step. A crush warning is now in effect. Coming through, no regrets, cause the city's erect. Total devastation. The mission and its statement. Watching body y'all come with villainy for entertainment. We'll take a basic riding in the dirt, break his back and laugh at him with a smirk. Throw him across the skyline, world champ 2 times. He's got the microphone, sit back and listen up. HEELKAIJU Radio, pull a chair and turn this shit up.
Yo, everybody, welcome back to the HEELKAIJU podcast. I am, as always, your host, Spotted Menace, and I'm sitting here with a full crew tonight here in Chicago, Illinois. Well, Rosemont. It's Rosemont.
Close enough.
There you go. See, I got everybody here to keep me honest. But as always, I'm your host, Spotted Menace. I'm sitting right next to Desta. Say what's up, Desta.
What's up, Desta?
The look he's giving me right now.
If you can see the look he's shooting in turn, dear listeners.
He did what you said.
Oh,
He's
exactly.
following directions.
He followed directions. He said, hello, Desta.
Wow. I got Mage. I got to choose my words kindly.
What's going on, everybody?
There you go. See, he's just gonna take direction without a single word. I got Wendingo here. What's up, Wendingo?
Are we alive?
Yes. Wow.
Hi guys. How are you?
Well,
I'm doing good. Well, you can cut this. You won't.
I won't. No, we're just going to go straight through. Yes.
There's a ton of sass in this
There,
drink.
I know.
there are no takes. We're
I've
going
done
live.
this before. I'm always an I have more salt than a freaking deer leg.
I'll keep that. I'm going to keep that.
I actually do drop some.
Don't encourage him.
We got special guests with us tonight. Say hello, everybody, Matt. Yeah, see, I gave you too many words. It's not going to work.
No. The thing is, I actually said that joke before, and you gave me like the death stare. I can only do the joke once. Then it's not funny anymore. But hi, everybody.
Yeah, that's Matt, our resident weather spec fox. You got to match it together because it's two things.
But the thing is, the weather's boring right now. There's nothing for me to talk about.
True that. Yeah, it's like 50 degrees here in December in Chicago.
I know, that is like unheard of.
My God. And in the background,
Is that a record? Let me check.
yeah, he as I said, Weather Fox. He's gonna hook us up. But in the background, in our peanut gallery, is Jess.
Hello. That's all I got.
Just
I'm
love
cool
the
with
Roman
that.
Reigns.
We're perfectly fine with it. Well, we're not fine with the Roman Reigns loving.
You forgot about Daria.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about my sister, my co-host, my day
Save
one.
the best for last.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you,
You saved
Jess.
me.
You're welcome.
I gotta give you some money for that.
You should have said we were rats.
I know, right? I got my sister Daria over here. Say what's up, Daria.
Hello, guys. We are in Rosemont, Illinois at the Fur Fest.
We were saving that for later.
You can still do it.
You just spoiled everything.
No, I didn't, because you can still
She
put
made it better.
Damn.
Okay.
And technically, you put it in at the end, so if you repeat it again, people are going to be like, what the hell is that? There you go.
I need sunglasses with all this shade going
It's
on.
called being topical.
It's called marketing.
Okay, so right now, as I said, we are in a room here in Rosemont / Chicago. We got drinks in hand. I don't know if you heard that.
That's a tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Slight tinkle.
As an aside, it is nowhere close to the warmest it's ever been.
What is it?
Taco Baco.
Six-
Tinkle
eight-
outside the door.
The record is 68 degrees in 1970.
1970 got to 68 degrees.
Yes, it did.
Weather Fox there with the ones and twos.
I'm great with the useless information.
We have been doing just a slight bit about a drinking, as you can possibly tell with how lighthearted and, as he said, salty we are right now. So let's get into it. We got one real quick wrestling topic. Actually, we got two, truth be told. We're going to be talking about the fact that there have been 6, well, technically 5, NXT call-ups into the WWE main roster. Oh, no. I was right, 6, because Hideo Itami did show up at 205 Live this past week. Yeah.
I did not watch it this week.
You are not doing your homework.
Wow.
Traveling.
So was I, brother.
Yeah, but you drove.
How is that better?
Flew.
Damning indictment. Even more damning rebuttal.
It's like, you drove. It's like, yeah, I drove.
As
I
opposed,
can't watch that.
as opposed to sit,
See,
as
you don't
opposed,
drive like him.
Oh, okay.
as opposed to sitting in a seat for a few hours with nothing to do but watch stuff.
Yeah.
A book.
And to be
What do you
fair-
do, you fucking swine?
I watched A Christmas Story. If you.
Oh, I watched the Christmas story. I read a book.
And the shots are flying.
And
So
he read a book.
So anyway, wrestling.
Anyway, back to wrestling.
Wrestlemans.
We have on Raw. We saw the return. We spoke about it a few episodes ago, and we were always wrong on when it happened. So that's my bad. I'll take full credit for that being wrong. We were wrong on when it happened, but it finally happened a couple weeks ago. Paige finally shows up on WWE Monday Night Raw. She comes flanked by Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, both call-ups from NXT. And then on SmackDown, we saw the debut of Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. Amazing WWE Women's stalwarts. Now the question really is, who got the better part of that deal, Raw or SmackDown?
Ugh, I'm gonna have to go to Raw because of Paige.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's what I was thinking.
I got such a huge crush on her. I gotta go with Paige.
Yeah, you see, you just like her alabaster skin and the fact that she screams every time.
Whenever she's hot.
Okay, see, I wasn't gonna say that.
Listen, you gotta admire someone with passion, and Paige has it in fucking spades.
There you
Yeah.
go. She definitely does. Desta? Bruh.
What?
See, I blame it on the alcohol. That's what that is. That's all I'm gonna do. Dingo.
I mean, Paige is a superstar. I mean, everything she does is amazing. I hate the name absolution, which means like forgiveness or something. I is that what it's called?
Yeah, absolution.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
like Adam Warlock from Cage Side Seats said they called him like the she yield.
They did, yeah.
I think
That's
a much
kind
better
of tortured, though.
He kind of is.
That's-
It works.
That's
Linguistically, you really don't want to break up words like that.
the she
name.
eel.
The she yield. So the shield. We won't talk about with that.
Sounds wrong.
It sounds amazing.
It sounds so horrible, but I
Ruby
still love
Riott
it.
With the extra Rio TT, excuse me, double T Rio or Ruby Riott. I don't know who she is. I have no reason for me to care. Okay, she beat up Becky Lynch, so does everyone else. They beat up Charlotte, okay, but I didn't care. They had numbers. They gave me nothing to make me think that they were interesting. So
Well, okay, so like Daria and I, we watch the hell out of NXT, though we do it in like shifts where we binge watch it for a few episodes and then don't watch it for a few weeks and then back and forth and continuously on. And I've been super hoping for whenever Ruby Riott, wow, Ruby Riott,
Rio double T.
Yeah.
for whenever Ruby Riott made the jump. I didn't see how Liv
Can we
Morgan could
append-
have.
in future, whenever we're talking about Ruby Riott, can we just like append like a sound clip of Ruby Riott from Fifth Element in here?
Yeah.
It's hot.
Come on, my man!
It's like Dallas, my man. Come on. No, we're not. Okay, see, I don't want to get taken off of YouTube because we're now on YouTube, and I don't want to get a strike. But you got a point. I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm the
idea, man. That's what I do.
Now the real big question after that, because of course Raw got the better part of that deal because again Paige did come back. Who cares who she would have shot? She could have shown up with the iconic duo, which is not a bad thing. But she could have showed up with anybody. She could have showed up with an old decrepit corpse of Mae Young, and everybody would have said that Raw.
Damn, man.
No, that's
Too far.
I love the universal disdain with this
Yeah.
that was received.
that is
Okay,
just
I'm giving you a
joking.
technical here.
I'm
You got one.
joking.
One more, you get ejected.
Oh my god!
He's gonna go back on shut
I'm
it
sorry,
down.
bro.
here.
I'm sorry.
Shut it
You
down.
deserve to be dragged for that.
No.
It was a joke. Okay.
In the words of my best friend Jess, shut it down.
You gotta shut it down.
I'm-
You're back on shut it down.
I see. I was gonna go with Moolah, but
No, God, I would have yelled at you. I would have
Again?
see, I was gonna get yelled at regardless.
Sure.
You could have done something.
Right, but guys.
There we go. Shut it down.
That was the sounds of Dee's joke bombing.
So let's get back on topic.
When in doubt, change the subject.
But Raw got the better deal. Now the question is, what happens to the? Oh, it caught everything. You're good. But the question is, what happens now to the NXT Women's Division now that they got basically the bulk of the talent out of NXT, and we basically just have the iconic duo. We have Ember Moon, and we have a few new women possibly coming from the Mae Young Classic. See, that's the good time I brought in Mae Young. That was good. That was good. That was better.
Also,
That was a better time. There you go.
It's also amazing that Ember Moon is the NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, it is. It is great.
That is, again, girl crush.
Now, basically, her gimmick is she's a werewolf, but not a werewolf at the same time.
Yeah.
When
they
Zingo's having an aneurysm here.
I like her finisher too.
Oh yeah, her finisher when she was Athena, I think, was called the O-Face, and now it's called the Total Eclipse or the Eclipse or something like that.
It's a freaking
Totally
top rope
blessed.
stomp.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
That's like a video game finishing.
Yeah, it's basically a top rope stunner.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
As I've been documented before on this very podcast.
There you go.
I'm all for theatricality in my wrestling, baby. The more the merrier.
You would love some Ember Moon.
Theatricality?
Theatricality, man.
Theatrics, my boy.
It's a word. Look it up.
I'm gonna do that. Hold on.
Actually looking it up.
I dare you. Shakespeare made up words by the dozen.
And verdict is,
That is true.
it is a word.
What does it mean?
The quality of being exaggerated or excessively dramatic.
Yeah, that's
There you go. You get that for
Okay,
that.
okay.
You get that for that.
I yield to the gentleman from New Jersey.
Now, to finish this up, Ember Moon basically is going to be playing the role of the veteran with the new girls coming in. She's going to be the one that they chase after, and I think that this is going to be an amazing thing for her because it's going to make her have a lot more credibility, a la the way that Asuka had it, the way that Bobby Roode had it when he held the title before he popped up to the main roster.
That's right.
And
Asuka did have that.
you know, she had it for like a year.
Yeah, she did.
And some change. So I hope to see some good things from Ember Moon. I hope to see that she is playing the veteran role and helping this new talent step up. Now, this was supposed to be where we stopped the wrestling talk, but apparently that's not going to happen because we just got word yesterday that long-standing musician for WWE, Jim Johnston, was reportedly released from WWE.
Ooh.
Now, if you don't know the name, that's okay. You definitely know his work. We're talking about the fact that he's done work for Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ted DiBiase, Drew McIntyre on his first run, Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, The Rock, Alberto Del Rio, the Bella Twins, Sin Cara, Randy Orton.
Jesus.
So much, the best theme that CM Punk has ever had. Before the like I'm scrolling through this and it's going down before we even get to CFOs, like a lot of names. When I tell you some of the themes that he's done, you're gonna just go like, man, they let him go. Again, he did Stone Cold's Unbreakable theme, Drew McIntyre's Broken Dreams, Cody Rhodes' Smoke and Mirrors, Randy Orton's I Hear Voices in My Head, Macho Man Randy Savage's theme. He did The Fire Burns for CM Punk, Kane's theme.
You mean After Pomp and Circumstance?
Yeah, that was him.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
He did Khali's thing. He did the game's theme with Motorhead. Big Show's Crank It Up. Kofi Kingston, his SOS theme before he,
That's right.
that was him.
Before he became
before he joined up with the New Day.
Yeah.
He did Natalia's theme. William Regal. He's even the reason why we know No Chance for Miss McMahon. That's his thing. That's him right there. So all of these themes that he's done them not just for particular wrestlers. He's also done them a lot for a lot of the pay-per-views that have been iconic. Hell, he's even done the primetime players.
Are you serious?
Millions of dollars. That was him.
Oh, so did they ever say why they released him? Or they just released him?
So far, it's
just
just
a hot story and there's
Yeah.
no details.
Okay.
right now. That's just what it is. Like apparently,
That's
WWE
so sad.
has been making some cost-cutting measures here and there,
Okay.
which is something that they've been doing like for years. Like it'll be just like a random
Oh, okay.
release string. Sometimes it's wrestlers, sometimes it's off-screen talent.
Gotcha.
and personnel.
Vinnie Mac's gotta have a self-defense.
Apparently, like he is not gonna die. Vince McMahon is not gonna die. And see, by the time I say that, something's gonna happen. I'm gonna feel really bad.
Do not say that.
Putting it
Were
out
you just
there.
saying that all like yesterday?
Yeah, it's like he's just not gonna go. He's not gonna let that go. But yeah, Jim Johnston is gone.
Austin! It's gonna be me for the rest of time, Austin!
But we salute you, Jim Johnston. You put in some work.
Hey.
Class.
Hey.
Hopefully you find something else. Again, he's been there since before I was born. 1985.
Jesus.
Been working with the shoot. They better take care of him for
Actually, he
life.
was there after you were born.
I was 86, woman.
Oh, that's right.
Don't look at the peanut gallery for approval.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just looking off in the distance, and you just happen to be there right now.
I'm with you. I'm just like, how did she not know
I
your
don't
birth
know.
year?
I don't know. I don't even know where they came from. Nor that.
I knew your birth year.
But with that,
What about me and Wendy just broke out into a gym?
But with that, that is the end of our wrestling topics. Thank God. I know some of y'all are not too much into that, but hey, this is how we started. This is how we're going to continue to make our money, which is going to be very slowly coming. You know what? I'm claiming it. We're going to make bank.
2018.
That's going to be. Speaking of 2018, let us hit the 2018. She handled my segue.
Yeah.
Yep.
She handled my segue.
Let's talk about
Give me
these
dap on that.
bomb-ass movies. coming
Before
out.
we do that, I wanted to talk about HEELKAIJU and where we stand, what's happening in 2018.
Oh, exactly.
This is the stuff that we're going to be handling and providing for you, the listeners, the fans, the followers, however numerous you might be, or however slight you might be, like the one person who continues listening to our stuff 9 times just to make us feel good. But
Actually, it's 2 people. Actually, it's 2 people.
Shout out to you guys.
Yes.
shout out to you
Yes.
two. Apparently,
Have bought our
You the
shirts.
real MVP.
Yes, they have bought our shirts and they continue to listen to us. So yes.
So we do appreciate you, even if you're 1 or 1,000. We don't care. We appreciate any time that y'all come over, swing to the website, swing to the SoundCloud, swing to the YouTube channel, wherever. We appreciate you. But in the year 2018, we're going to have some awesome, amazing content coming your way on our YouTube channel. This is a surprise for you. I just picked up a SNES Classic that's going to be delivered by the time we get back. So we're going to be adding some gameplay through that.
Oh my God.
Yay, yay.
I'm officially jealous of you.
Oh my God.
You jackass.
I'm jealous, but I'm also happy.
You gotta come to Memphis now. That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
okay. So we have barbecue and SNES. That's
There you
that's
go.
a perfect
Done.
combination.
Because Chrono Trigger is on the SNES Classic, and we're going to be doing a run through of that.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
I thought they left it off.
Nope.
We're gonna get
That and Star Fox 2.
What?
We're gonna get a Raspberry Pi.
So
And
there you
just
go.
throw that shit out.
Yeah. So like we got a lot of games on there that we're going to end up playing all the way
Oh,
through.
great. We get to end
Raspberry
friendships
Pi?
in Mario Kart again.
That too.
Oh, yes.
That's going to be super fun.
It
So
is
we're going to be doing
a-
some.
And there's none of that blue shell bullshit.
Oh yeah, that didn't get put in yet.
No, that was
That's
64.
awesome.
We'll figure it out.
That's awesome. But we're going to be throwing in some Let's Plays through the YouTube channel. We're going to be throwing in some skits. We're going to be having in some movie reviews and a few other small things. Like I'm going to give her Daria an on-screen entertainment segment just for her, so she can talk and gush about all the cute boys.
Cute boys? Oh yes.
There you go. Thank you, Jess.
Got my attention.
Let's say you may have a co-host.
There you go. See, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. But again, we're going to be bringing you some content. So keep an eye out for the YouTube channel. Keep an eye out on the website, HEELKAIJU.com. We're going to also throw in all the other stuff down in the links in the description below. But we're going to be doing some big things the next 365. So keep it going. And speaking of the next year, 2018 is going to be that year for movies.
Bomb ass.
Bomb
Don't
ass
use the
year.
word bomb with the movie.
Oh,
Oh
damn it!
no. We
You
gotta
fucking
take
it
that back. Oh, we gotta take it back.
But the first 6 months are gonna be friggin' amazing. Like just in terms of the highly anticipated movies that we have coming in the first 6 months. We got Black Panther. We got A Wrinkle in Time. We got Pacific Rim Uprising. We got Avengers Infinity War. We got Solo, a Star Wars story. We got Deadpool 2 and Incredibles 2 within the first 6 months of 2018.
You forgot Isles of Dogs. What the hell?
Well, I mean, I was
Wes Craven?
I was going to... Yes, Wes Craven.
Wes Craven!
Not
Dogs!
everybody likes that.
Dogs!
It's going to be another Johnny Depp film.
Pupperinos!
But we do have some long shot maybe movies, or at the very least, some popcorn movies that might be fun. Even though they completely butchered the
Ready
adaptation.
Player One here. I'm gonna.
Oh God, no,
That's the
God!
second half of the year, though.
No, it's
Yeah.
coming out March 30th.
Is it?
Okay,
Oh, no, I thought that was the second
Ready
half of the
Player
year.
One, I'm hyped for Ready Player
Yeah.
One.
Have you read the book?
I love the book.
Oh, we've read the book a
I
thousand
Really?
narrated. Will Wheaton did the audiobook, and it's amazing.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Armada's
It
horrible.
wasn't really a sequel, though. It was a standalone novel.
Standalone Armada's terrible, but I love Ready Player One as
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
hokey as it is.
In 2.5 hours of Rush songs.
So you're gonna throw Ready Player One as your highly anticipated movie of the next year.
Like,
Okay.
Black Panther.
like
Oh, I already said
Black
that.
Panther.
That's already
That's
said
my
now.
anticipated
Pacific Rim
movie.
was like the second date for us.
It was. Yeah, we did.
We saw Pacific
Pacific
Rim,
Rim, Rise of
walked
the Jabba
outside.
It was terrible, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, because we
I genuinely did.
Matt and I saw it with the whole crew all the way up in Toronto, and it was
Yes,
was
we did. Yes, we
amazing.
did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was a bad movie, but it was fun.
I saw
Exactly.
Pacific Rim for the first time with Mika Cuby, and I remember Desta, you'll appreciate this, when Gypsy Danger sliced Tashi in half. I remember shouting in the theater, It was the most anime thing in the world. It was glorious.
And you go,
GDT knows his shit.
And
He
then
does.
and then
Have you seen-
the sword button.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, like your mind
Oh
is
my
half,
god, I love your hug.
why did you use this shit up?
your mind is like half awesome and then half.
Why didn't you use that before?
it's like yeah, they're just beating up monsters, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, we have a sword. The fuck?
Yeah.
Well, and then you realize, oh, it's because movie. Okay.
Yeah,
never
it's
mind.
because movie.
No cinema sins on me here.
No, I won't.
Listen, the real question that we need to have answered in Pacific Rim 2, where the hell is his goddamn shoe?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
We'll find out.
We will
You
find
don't
out.
remember the... Oh my god.
No.
The stinger, where Ron
Oh,
Perlman
the
cuts his
stinger.
way out of the...
Yeah.
Kaiju.
And then lost his shoe.
Stop.
Where
Yeah.
the hell is my goddamn shoe?
Where is his shoe?
Oh my gosh.
Now we have some long shot movies that might end up being. Now I can say bomb for these because nobody else is there. Because they really screwed up the adaptation, at least from what we saw in the trailer for Rampage.
That's good.
They
It's gonna make money because giant monster movie.
and The Rock.
And it's
And the
420.
Yeah.
Honestly, The Rock can
screw a
do
movie on
no
420.
bad.
They screwed it up.
I'm going to go see
He
Super
did a
Troopers
movie in a
2.
tutu and it
I
still
want to
did
see
well.
giant
Yeah,
wolves
it
on
really
board.
did.
The Rock is magic.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
really
The Rock is
genuinely
magic.
is. He's
The-
so charismatic, he can carry
Yeah,
a movie out.
the Rock is the living ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put him in a movie and he's gonna make
Put
money.
him in any
outfit in Jumanji and Rampage, apparently.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then again, the outfit was basically a tank top, so.
That's the standard rock
Yeah,
outfit.
Yeah, I
that's
would
just-
approve that.
That's not just the similar
that's
to
not
the
just
movies.
movies.
It's everything.
Yeah.
But in the trailer, it's
Giant
pretty much it's pretty much that some meteor or no, it was a science experiment from somewhere else turned already animals into giant monsters. When in the game it was basically
Just
humans
average people just
Yeah.
suddenly hulking out and going on
and
a
just
rampage.
going on a rampage. So like already it's lost on its premise, but again it's The Rock, it is giant monster and it's destruction. So it's gonna make its money. It's gonna be probably a pretty decent popcorn flick with a lot
Fun
of
summer
one-liners.
And 420.
Yeah, and it's
A
420.
fun summer flick.
Yeah, just
And there's going to be some people, but won't say any communities, who are going to just see it because, ooh, giant stuff.
We'll get to that in a second.
It's got a giant wolf and it's on 420. What more?
Straight up
trash.
trash.
Then we
Anything else?
then we
Trash movies are the
have
best movies.
then we have X-Men New Mutants is apparently coming out.
Don't
next
care.
year.
What?
Exactly.
There's a new X-Men
X-Men
movie?
Exactly.
I didn't even know that.
Exactly.
I mean, haven't the last past X-Men movies just
Well, Days of Future Past was actually pretty good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but that was like the only
First
one.
class
And
wasn't
when was
bad
that?
either.
I like
It
Logan.
was okay. Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
Logan was
Oh,
pretty
Logan.
good.
Logan's
I like
outstanding.
Logan.
Logan's
Yeah.
outstanding.
But
I like
they
Logan.
pretty much admitted that it was less of an X-Men superhero movie as it was just like a regular
It
drama
was.
action.
Yeah,
Which
that's
they just happened to have
That just
Logan.
But
happened.
Hugh Jackman's
Yeah.
amazing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you got that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Super
It was
Troopers.
like the Logan of us, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But we apparently have Super Troopers 2 coming out.
On 420 as well.
I think it's going to be another Anchorman 2. Where you think it's going to be fun because the first one was fun, it's just going to be overplayed and boring.
And it has been like well over a decade.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has.
it's
Just like,
It's
just like
horrible.
Anchorman.
For
Yeah.
Stock Ships.
It'll be endlessly
Way
quotable,
too
but nobody will remember the plot.
Yeah.
We oh, go ahead.
I mean, wasn't the original Super Troopers a bit of a cult classic?
It
anyway?
was.
Yeah.
It was. So it wasn't making money in the first place.
No.
And the only thing that you're possibly going to get is that same cult.
Yeah.
And
And they're old now.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Like-
old. We don't crew outside.
Like we
Yeah.
maybe have like one or
Right.
two people I know for a fact are going to see it, but after that it's like I don't even care about it.
I'll just wait
And
for
they also
wait
know
for the
that they're
DVD.
being pitched to. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. To which they'll just go, yeah, that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then we have Animal Crackers.
What?
That's what I said. I was like, what the hell is Animal
What is Animal
Crackers?
Crackers?
What
And
is
then
Okay.
Never
I
heard
thought
of
it
it.
was a reference to Animal Crossing, the Nintendo game. That's so I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on here.
please explain the premise of this.
Okay, see, I'm gonna
Showing you
explain.
the real world consequences of buying a home. Crippling debt.
I watched that movie.
Millennials are killing everything.
But I'm gonna go based on what
The
I
enemy
remember
is a
of it.
megalomaniac raccoon.
What?
Okay,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
interested.
Tom Nook. Yeah. But for Animal Crackers, I think the premise is, and I'm going based off the top of my head instead of actually looking it up because who gives a damn. But Animal Crackers is basically this guy who inherits a circus, or his grandparents had a circus, and
I already don't
I'm
care.
already bored.
yeah, and then he like eats animal crackers, and he can become that animal and do
That
these
is
tricks
the
in the
dumbest shit
circus.
ever.
That's so dumb.
Yes, that part I know for a fact is the story.
Like Beast Boy shit is this?
Okay.
That is that
This
is
sounds
something.
like the Wild Kratts the movie. If you get
It
that reference-
pretty much
Wild
is.
Cornberries?
Oh my god.
No,
Remember the Wild Kratts?
You're right.
Hold on.
I hate you.
How did
Wild
how did
Kratts.
how did someone convince someone to spend money to create this?
Because
Somebody in Hollywood said Baby Geniuses 2 was a good idea.
Yeah.
No, somebody
So
in
listen.
somebody in Hollywood said Monster Trucks
Yeah.
was a good movie.
Exactly.
Battleship?
maybe they're
Yeah,
hiring
yeah.
super
Yeah,
stoned
you
17-year-olds because that's
Maybe.
100% something I would have come up with as a super high 17-year-old.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to graduate.
But yeah,
If
it's
they're not hiring
100%.
them, they're focus testing them. And that's
something
of course-
something along those lines.
Yeah.
But basically, the premise of that whole movie is he eats animal crackers, becomes that animal, does tricks to save a circus.
What if you can't tell
What
what the
kind of
animal
B-list
is?
Disney
Does
movie
he turn into some like
bullshit is this?
mutated?
I don't
horrifying
know.
creature?
That would
I
make
would
the
watch
movie
that.
better. It's
I
like,
would watch that.
kill me. Somebody kill me. But yeah, Animal Crackers. That's a movie that's coming out in 2018.
Pass.
Moving on from that, there is
Pass.
there is Ocean's 8, which if I can recall, is the all-female Ocean's 11.
It's a sequel, yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's a sequel. Is it a
Prequel?
sequel?
It's a
or-
sequel.
Okay.
No, it's a sequel. I thought it was a sequel.
Because 7 comes before 11.
Right.
You know, shut the fuck up.
Turn.
You and your math.
It's like we don't do math in here. But I don't.
You see, I'm actually
Okay, I
mildly
realize we don't do math in here.
The thing is, I'm actually
Wait, we
mildly.
don't?
Wait, hold on one second.
Very awkward.
Hold on one second. Go on, Matt.
I have no words.
Oh shit!
Oh, you bumped his head. You know what?
Just move on to the next movie.
That's actually the last one I had in my notes. That is the last one I had in my notes.
The Will Ferrell, Holmes, and Watson remake thing with the guy from Step Brothers.
Well, I mean, like, is that a thing coming out in 2018?
Yes.
I didn't even.
That's John C. Reilly, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it was Will
Okay,
Ferrell
well,
and
John
John C. Reilly.
I
in
love
Step
John
Brothers.
C. Riley. John C.
They were
Riley
in
is
combo.
actually funny.
Yeah.
He's
So
fun.
Step Brothers meets Sherlock Holmes.
Okay,
Okay.
Step
Yo,
Brothers was an
that is a
underrated,
mad good
hilarious
premise. What are you
movie.
talking
Thank
about?
you.
That's
Hilarious.
amazing.
I loved it.
And then Fantastic Breasts and Where to Find Them Too.
Excuse me.
I'm
What?
I'm very
This is
interested
a
in that
Christian
movie.
podcast. Oh, wait, you're trying to be serious.
Yeah, he was serious here.
We're just not going to talk about how amazing Black Panther is. Are we just going to skip that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
we
we
need to do that.
I am more than happy to go back and gush over how much.
I would like to touch on it.
Peter Nyong'o is amazing.
We're talking about the Marvel
And I will,
movies.
and I don't care. I want to go back to that. I want to go back to
man.
Peter Nyong'o. I just want to talk about her. The
Oh,
rest of the
Lupita.
podcast.
Oh,
The rest of the
Lupita.
podcast will be dedicated to her because she's amazing.
Wasn't she the one? Wasn't she the one who managed to get? Okay, so there was this Twitter user who came up with an idea between Lupita Nyong'o and Rihanna. Basically, came up with a movie idea on Twitter, and apparently her and Rihanna got it greenlit.
I'm not surprised. They're both amazing.
Based off of that Twitter premise of them like going after men.
Is this like some snakes on a plane shit?
No, actually,
No,
it's a pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Started
nice
out as a
idea.
joke, but fleshed
Yeah.
out well.
Yeah,
I
it-
mean,
Yeah.
by that's kind of where I was going with that, though.
Yeah.
Was that it started out as a joke, but then just kind of like built momentum and such.
Well, then yeah, in that vein, it pretty much is because the way that it worked out was the idea is that one of them, I can't remember which. I think Rihanna's playing the one that seduces the man, and Lupita is playing the nerdy genius who strips them of all of their money and possessions.
Oh wow,
I love it.
It's sort of a femme fatale duo, and I'm like, okay.
100% watching that.
that is cool as hell.
So I'm already in love with Lupita.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay, good.
that's good. But yeah, Black Panther. I kind of want to gush because I think Daria and I are going to be heading down to Atlanta on release day.
Yeah, in February.
Because there's supposed to be an actual event in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think
that.
it's what, the 25th of February?
15th.
Oh, the 15th of February.
See, I got that date locked in.
We might have to join you.
Please do.
We might
Oh,
have to
Make
yeah.
it an event. Please
Yes,
do.
that might
Plus,
be fun.
we can
Long
also
weekend.
record while we're there. And
You
talk
just want
about
me to
it.
continue to record on. You see how
We're
wild.
working. It's work. Hello.
She's
Trying to make money.
So
You're terrifying, and I love you.
so I have just handed Daria her pink slip. She is no longer part of HEELKAIJU. She yelled at the CEO, and that is a terminable
I am the CEO
offense.
as well.
That's only ever got me.
Listen, I'm the vice CEO. I say she's back.
But yeah, we got some amazing movies coming out in 2018. It's gonna be so lit for the first 6 months, and then the next 6 months is just gonna be depression and going. Okay, so when is a certain somebody gonna be impeached? So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
We're gonna make it happen.
Oh, it's gonna make it happen. But in 2018, we also have some video games.
Yes.
We got some gamers up in here.
Yes.
Video games, you say?
Video games.
Plus, be on the lookout because
Give it up,
Spotted
bust that.
Menace and I will be doing Mario Odyssey 2-player.
Oh, that's going to be.
That is
And
gonna be.
It will be
I
a
can
tasting.
taste the salt.
It
It
is
will
gonna be
be
the
a tasting,
first
yes.
Let's Play that we do.
nice.
That's the first
That's
Let's
a
Play.
hell of a
that we
way
do.
to kick
See,
it
I
off.
think
No
the
game.
game. See, personally, I think the two you need to play
No
even
game
more.
has had enough so
We're
much
not doing
fun with itself,
Oh, yeah.
basically, as Mario Odyssey. So.
Oh, yeah.
What were you
So,
saying?
listeners,
Very boring.
please be on the lookout. We will be on YouTube,
No,
and you
won't.
will be watching us
Destroy it.
playing Super Mario Odyssey.
As long as we don't kill each other before we finish taping.
You'll also see that as well, so don't worry. You'll have a good time.
I mean,
If one or both of them die, I'll happily take up the slack.
There you go.
it will be Exhibit 1 in the State versus Daria.
I mean, let's just.
You slap the controller out of him. Case dismissed.
Hey, you know what? If a controller hasn't gone through drywall, it's not a real video game.
Yeah.
Okay, technically one
No,
went
yeah,
through
it
on
is.
accident.
Because me and my brother, there have been many near fatalities with video game
So,
controllers.
so here's a story that we had. Our mother, when she was still with us, she was playing bowling. And the whole time we're playing bowling, we're passing the controller back and forth, but Daria and we're cinching it up around our wrist. She's like, I got it. Boom, there is a big Wii controller
It's
disc
still there. It's a hole
in the ceiling of our room.
It's still there.
In the ceiling. Okay,
In
that's
the
Yes.
ceiling.
works.
Like, no, when I say it's a disc, I don't mean like, okay, it's just like you see. No,
No,
you actually
it's
see
a
the
whole
imprint of the
imprint of the
sensor
Wii.
of the top of the Wii remote
On the
in the
ceiling.
ceiling.
Excellent. All right. So we had our whole controller in the wall itself.
How?
Just because apparently I did something very, very mean during Super Mario World. And my brother got pissed off and threw the controller at my head. I ducked, and it ended up embedded in the wall.
It's like, if that hit me, I would have died.
And that's not the first time that has happened.
Wow.
And that's a Super Nintendo controller. They have patented Nintendium. So that's one of the hardest substances on Earth.
Yeah,
That
I've never been
certainly
able to
would've
break
killed
that controller.
It would have killed me. And he would have been justified, to be completely honest, because I was probably being an ass.
Now, I do have a list of games just for myself, just some lists, and y'all can add on to it. But just going running down the list of things that I took notice of when it comes down to our 2018 video game releases.
Oh my god, the games that aren't wrestling are sports games.
I know, right?
I know.
Are you sick? Are you dying?
No, we're
You
just
know what?
moving up in the world.
You know what?
We're moving up in the world.
Moving on. We got Monster Hunter World, Shadow of the Colossus, the PS4 release, which I like it for very obvious reasons. Far Cry 5, which I think is going to be released in 2018, but the interest has kind of dropped off since it's been announced. A Way Out, which I heard is going to be amazing, and I kind of want to play it with
Because
her.
Far Cry 5 looks too much like real life.
Yeah, a little bit. We got Anthem, which is I've heard is going to be.
EA, loot
Wendingo
boxes,
is just in agony right
Destiny
now.
2, no.
That was just word salad.
Yeah, it's just like noun.
Destiny 2, blow my brains out.
Oh, there we go. Now we have a somewhat coherent sentence.
We got a bourbon.
No, we can all agree EA sucks.
Yeah, EA
We can all
sucks.
agree.
It does
Yeah, EA
suck.
sucks.
But I'm just saying that might be a notable release. We got
BioWare doing it?
yeah, they both are.
EA.
Yeah. Then we got Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Fighters, which however you want to pronounce. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is supposed to be coming out next month, technically, since it is December, and it's gonna.
Not December, it's 2018.
No, I'm saying like it's technically December now, so next month is January.
Yeah.
So next
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
Yeah. See, I got a process. Kirby, Kingdom Hearts 3, Marvel Spider-Man, which looks amazing. I don't know how it's gonna
Looks
play.
great, but it's Sony,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, that's the
Until
problem.
we actually play it, we'll figure
That's
it
the
out.
problem. We got
What-
Psychonauts 2.
Wait, they actually got Kickstarted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right now.
Worked his Kickstarter magic,
Did they
man.
have a Psychonauts 2 with the
No.
Word VR one?
No.
No.
That doesn't
Just
go?
Psychonauts 2. And then we have Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm super stoked for because
Grand Theft Equestrian?
you pretty much like you know if
That's my favorite.
if GTA Online became a thing, I'm expecting Red Dead Redemption 2 online.
Watch
Get
out,
your
That would be
motherfucker.
amazing.
watch out for the Cougars.
All them damn
Loves
Cougars.
the Cougars.
The first time I died
Them
in
Cougars
Grand-
don't love her.
No, the first time I died in Grand Theft Auto 5, it was by a cougar.
Because she didn't want to kill a deer, and I
Yes.
said, don't kill the deer, because the deer is majestic and wonderful.
And then I got killed by a cougar, so screw you.
So screw all deers.
Yeah.
by
Thank
now.
you.
Deer, not.
Yeah.
I know how speak good. I did not
It's-
put an S on the plural deer.
Yes, you
Deer.
did.
Like
It's the best.
idea. Deer.
Dia.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
in any games that
There's
y'all
the
are
boss.
anticipating for 2018 that you really, really, really want to play.
Ace Combat.
That's Wicked Smack.
Ace Combat. Ace
That's
Combat
the-
7?
Ace
Yeah.
Combat 7
Respect.
features a return to the strange real world.
Rather
which
than
is sort of
horseshit Call of Duty rip-off bullshit.
Yes,
Tell
I'm
us how
going
you
to
really
say,
feel.
Seriously.
It returns to the
family.
established mythos of Ace Combat 5, which had a very quasi-Norse kind of feeling to it, with the underlying myth of the demon of Rosgreaves, rising first as a great terror and then as a triumphant hero. It uses a couple of leitmotifs from said prior game, and remains a critical darling even long after its release. So I'm really looking forward to this game in particular.
By the way, we're talking about a fighter pilot game, not a mythological god game. So that's what makes it amazing.
The two are frequently kind of conflated as one and the same anyway.
Yeah.
Especially in its prequel Zero, where you literally joust your
Oh, the round
wingmate
table.
as the final boss battle.
Okay.
Fighter jousting for the fate of the world.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Is that the press X to pay your respects game?
No, that's Call of Duty.
Get out.
Is it Call of Duty?
Yeah, we're not. Boy,
I stopped paying attention to all these like.
boy. Wow.
But see, we're just looking forward to Stardew Valley 2 players, so we're pretty basic.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a bad place to start out from.
Not
man.
really.
Love it.
Not at
I
all.
love it.
So, any other games that y'all are anticipating for
Just
2018? Just Stardew Valley 2?
That's it.
Project Ocho or Octo or what the heck it is for the Switch, that untitled Square game, which is
Oh yeah, with the 8 characters that all have their own different particular
that
abilities.
looks really
Yeah,
good.
I'm anticipating that. I like that.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Be still my freaking heart. It's
Why not?
finally
So
showing up.
let's put this into perspective. Kingdom Hearts counted to 3 faster than Half-Life.
Oh man, hey Gaben, shots fired.
You realize
I'm
that's
just
probably
saying.
the reason we haven't gotten a Half-Life 3? And Dan's just sitting there like, alright, I don't need to make it. Y'all the one wanting it.
I
can
thought it was
take it or leave it.
because
I got a
of
black
all the
horse,
fat jokes, which honestly I think it's just worth the wait.
Yeah. Oh, come on! You didn't tell him to shut it down.
I wasn't paying attention.
Damn.
Sorry.
Good one.
I'm really distracted by Twitter right now.
Thank you. You'll be here all weekend.
Alright, I'm gonna gush over a game. There's one of my favorite stealth games is called Styx, and the studio behind it got bought up by Paradox, and Paradox bought the White Wolf, Vampire the Masquerade, War of the Apocalypse series. And that series, that team is making a War of the Apocalypse game, and I'm hyped for that. Now, I'm a massive War of the Apocalypse nerd.
Oh, yeah.
But I love the team. I love Paradox. They make Stellaris, Easy Motion, all that stuff. And I love the War of the Apocalypse series, so that I'm just like a super nerd over.
Well, there's also
Dude,
Smackdown 3
man.
coming out, too.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Terry goddamn Crews.
I'm hoping they kick ass. I'm hoping it's a good game, because I love the original Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline series,
Blood.
which was Turkia, the guys behind the original Fallout.
Yeah.
And that game I still play to this day. I love that game. So if it's in the same universe. If it's even half as good as that, I'm happy.
All right then.
That's my nerd out.
Yeah,
I
that's.
totally forgot about God of War.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, God of War is coming out too, where you basically press X to Jason and then murder a god.
Jason!
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wait, Zeus is dead. Odin!
It's the Kratos of us, basically.
Oh my god.
Second person shooters, man.
Kratos will remember that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh
my
god.
God.
There's not enough alcohol in this room right now. Not
There
enough.
isn't?
I don't know. I think there is.
Okay, there is.
I think you need some pink wine.
Oh.
I mean, I could have some.
Yeah, I'm holding off until we get to it.
Yeah, well,
Food-
shit's gonna get
Funny enough,
Yeah.
food should be here within the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. So we're good, and we're good. And speaking of getting this thing finito towards the end, we got ourselves our final topic as Daria spilled the beans. We are here in Rosemont at FurFest, MFF, Midwest FurFest 2017, a furry convention. Yeah, see, I'm pausing not for effect, but because it takes a lot for me to just talk about the crap that we're doing here.
Why?
I don't know because
It's amazing.
I'm an introvert.
Stuff.
Lies!
You're not an introvert.
I'm an introvert.
You're not an
I'm
introvert.
an amazing
You
introvert.
can be an
If you're
introvert
introvert, I'm
and
anorexic.
still be.
I am. I am a
Yeah.
super introvert.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like this right here
You know, I
is
think
my
of the
lane
line.
because
I like that.
we are in a room of people that I know and I care about, and this is okay. Now get me outside and actually trying to be social with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
that'll drain me like beyond belief. I have to come running back, and I'm a big ass dude, so seeing me come running away from something,
It is hilarious.
It is.
No, I'm gonna wonder what's chasing him that's making him run.
I love it.
Because this is a situation of, do I have to
In fact,
outrun
she
you?
took a step forward and dared him to go.
it's like I dare you to fight me. It's like I won't, cause I'm a hyena and I know the matriarchy.
I'm a goat. Goats are matriarchy.
Exactly.
I will divorce you.
So yeah, we're
Sign the prenup first.
I'm only marrying you to divorce you.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Can you feel
But yeah, this is a furry convention, and what furry is well, that's kind of not the easiest thing to explain when you really think
In
about
part
it.
because it's a very large
Diverse
Yeah.
community.
Yes.
encompassment of many different perspectives
Yeah.
of many different values. You know, everybody comes into it with different expectations of what they want out of it.
Regardless of what you may think of it, when you come to it, it is a community. That is one thing that it is always going to be, no matter what. And that's what we are here for. We're here to cavort with our community and our various interests. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, now you have to shut it down.
I got somebody else to shut down.
Sorry.
Good night, everybody.
I'm so happy. It's not just me.
That's all, folks.
No, it's mostly you.
It's mostly me, but it's not just me.
80% you.
Hey, I'll take 80. But yeah, we are here, MFF, with a whole bunch of people who dress in suits and ears and tails and gear and whatever, what have you.
Inappropriate images.
Yeah, and look at inappropriate images. Stop looking at my screen.
That's my favorite part.
Mine too.
Yeah, so it's basically a lot of openness that you won't really find in a lot of other communities, at least without a lot of the stigma, because that stigma is starting to fade away over time lately. And
Until
it's,
somebody fucks it up.
yeah,
Which
You always have one.
Yeah.
You always have one. You always
there
have
will
one.
always be one, but then again, there'll always be one no matter what.
Exactly.
It don't matter the community. There's
Yeah.
always that one.
Yeah,
There's always
there's
that
always-
one.
However, I will still go to bat and say for every one, there's going to be 10 others who step up and are shining examples of the best of us.
I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, all anybody outside of the community will see or will pay attention to is the dingbats and the schmucks and
Yeah,
the,
that's what
The horn
kids
knows.
know that
Yeah,
you're talking
That's
about.
starting to change, though.
It is-
just a little
as
bit.
new perspectives.
Yeah.
It is, I agree, but at the same time, there's still that sort of weird sensationalism about it. I mean, it's sort of funny, just even just walking around this town, Rosemont, just seeing people, like airplane pilots, because O'Hare's very near this hotel. There's a lot of pilots who are in the hotels, and what are they called? Flight attendants. The people on the plane. You see the looks are like a mix of amusement with a slight hint of disgust, and I'm just going, oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just, you're right. It is getting better. It is getting better
Well,
because
if like last for con I was at, the people at the hotel, the bars, etc., they were wearing ears and tails. They got into it.
And in fact, this morning when I walked in the main con hotel, the front desk staff, every single front desk staff, even the general manager, was at least wearing like ears or some. One of them was in a complete fursuit.
Yeah.
And the general manager had antlers.
That's awesome.
Well,
You should have taken a picture.
A lot of that has to do with the fact that the Hyatt fucking loves furries
Yeah,
when
that's
it comes to
fair
that.
point.
Because like for the past few years, I've been watching the transition of just like, okay, we may have a pin on our lapel that says MFF, and then the year after that, okay, we have ears. The year after that, it's like we're wearing fucking Kigus, so yeah, we are with you
What are you gonna do?
right now. But as I said, as you admitted to Mage's credit, it has been getting a little bit better, and a lot of it has to do with the way social media has been playing out with it, because on Twitter, in this hellscape alternative reality that we're in, where somebody wins and Jack doesn't know how to get rid of fucking Nazis off of his goddamn platform. yay. But
Escaping to an alternate reality looks really good right about
really good. I'll take that.
It
One of
feels
the
good.
darkest timeline.
This is the darkest
Where
timeline.
Biff Tannen took the time machine.
Oh God. But on the plus side, like outside the community, it's no longer being an ew furries kind of thing. It's like, hey, furries are kicking their Nazis out of the fucking fandom. Like they are ostracizing them completely. We should do that too. And it's that sort of like it may be begrudging respect, but it's respect that wasn't there. Like
That
I say
and
2
given how
years
much
ago.
we do
Yeah.
for- given how much the community does for charities like animals,
Yes.
shelters, or God, what's the play Fernando's?
Yes.
Oh, we saved Fernando's like 3 times over just in AC alone.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that it was a little mom and pop restaurant near another con hotel in Pittsburgh, where there's another very significant convention that takes place every year, and it was going to close down. I forget exactly why, but it just wasn't getting enough business.
Yeah, something like that.
Downtown Pittsburgh is sort of a ghost town after work hours. And basically all the furries just huddled around, banded together, and got enough money, just donated and saved the business.
Yeah, I think this happened like almost twice, if not just at one time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's when we're talking about it being a community, it is a community with divergent opinions, with differences on what the community means to them about different. Like matter of fact, there are people here in this room just alone with the. I'm trying to count because 7. Yeah, it's 7 people.
You have had too much to drink.
I have not.
He should have more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
We're
welcome.
getting ready to have more.
Excellent.
The fact that you can't count to 7 means you haven't had enough.
See, I was trying to do it like I was trying to avoid counting off and just going like, okay, I know there was 6, and Jess is 7. Yeah, that's 7.
Anyway, your point.
My point is like with the 7 people that we have in this room, we have very different ways that we've reached our maturity into the fandom. I guess you would call it. Again, maturity is not the word that many of us would use, considering, but
Achieved a certain sense of belonging, of purpose, of praxis, as the word is often used.
there you go.
What we want to achieve.
Yeah.
Not just a sense of belonging, but of a vision of the future, of what we want to do here.
Pretty much. That's how it is. Because I know my sister Daria wasn't Spotted Daria 3 years ago. She was just my sister Deandra. I can use her government name now. Yes.
Yeah.
Just for this story right here. She actually nagged me because we went to Thanksgiving, and my usual romp after Thanksgiving was to come right back to Chicago whenever we came and visited. And she decided on the 8-hour ride there, as I'm trying to play music and drive and concentrate and not fall asleep at the wheel, is, why are you going back to Chicago? Why are you going back to Chicago? Why are you going back to Chicago? Until I finally told her,
I'm gonna put you in the trunk.
I should have said that. I should have said that. Yes. I should have said that.
It's a little frightening how unanimous that decision came about.
Yeah.
like, put you in the trunk. It's like, yeah, we should put him in the trunk.
I said that.
I'm the host, damn it.
Yeah, you still can go in the
Doesn't
trunk.
matter.
Exactly.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I get no respect. No respect. But
Okay,
she,
Dangerfield.
thank you.
I want to say, miss you, Roger.
But she nagged me, and I rode back with her. And honestly, I was worried about how she would take it. But then again, she's also a freaking geek and a nerd like I am. So she enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And the community embraced her. And now she's donned the moniker of Daria, and she's my co-host. And everybody wants to see her come back to conventions and shit. So here she is. That's her journey into it. Mine, it was right after I left high school and slowly joined into the community through various means and message boards and shit like that. And all of a sudden, hey, I guess I am one. I developed a character, and boom, there I am. So, like, everybody pretty much has a story like that. Matter of fact, would y'all like to go through your stories? Yes?
Hell no.
Okay, there you go.
Wait, what now?
No, don't worry about
Let
it.
it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it
No.
go.
Okay, now you're shut it down. You're done.
Let it go.
Okay, so that's
Let
3
it
now.
go.
Did I just not say that? Did
For the go.
I? Okay. Yeah. No, he's still going.
You can't sing. Shut up.
But yeah, everybody has their differences of what the community means to them. But anyway, it's an open one with caveats, of course, because you can't have an open community by bringing in people who openly advocate the ostracization and hatred
And
and
othering
bigotry. Yeah, the othering of
people who don't have an opportunity to be who they are otherwise.
exactly. So like, yeah, we're open, but don't be a dick. Don't be a Nazi fuck.
That is pretty
Nazi
much
first,
the
fuck off.
big standard.
Nazi furs, fuck off.
Yes, sprechen.
Yeah.
Pretty
Good
much.
night, all right.
There you go. But yeah, that's what we're here for, and you know, maybe y'all can explore yourselves if you're a listener and you're not a part of the community. If you are a part of the community, we want to say that we do love you. We do appreciate everything that y'all do. Not even if whether you're an artist, whether you're a writer, whether you consume the product, or whether you're just there and just say, hey, I guess I have a character, or even if you don't and you just want to be there by proxy, you're welcome to join in. We appreciate you. We love y'all. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. That whole thing.
Also, go off site if you buy food from a con.
That too.
Yeah.
Save your money. Please.
Don't buy $4.50 waters.
Yeah.
Don't buy $9 cheeseburgers.
I was starving.
Oh yeah. We're getting to the hungry part of this cast.
Hangry?
Yes.
We're getting a little there. We're getting a little bit right there.
So if you hear zombie munching noises, that's just because we not
Take
spotted
it away,
over.
Spotted Menace.
I'm actually trying to find it. I don't have it on here.
Oh my god.
My God.
Oh shit! Wait,
I'm failing. Hold on
So,
one second.
wait, you are the host of this show,
No,
correct?
she usually does the
We don't
ending.
even know anymore. We don't even know.
She usually does the
I got it.
ending.
It's right here.
No, I can pull it up. Give me 1 second.
So I can.
Devin,
Good night, everybody.
Devin, I forgot the game I wanted to talk about.
Oh my
Too
God.
bad.
We were gonna talk about Knack 2, right?
No.
No, God, no. Dude, get out of here.
Close it quick, for the love of God.
But Knack
Okay,
2.
everybody is shutting it down.
Yeah. Thank you.
Everybody shuts it down now.
Everybody is
Except for me.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, you get to keep it up.
Yeah.
But here it is. I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
okay.
I got it. I got it.
Oh,
Woman,
you do it.
I
We'll go
got
for
it. I don't got it, but I
I
got
am.
Then smother him
We
with the
believe
pillow.
you.
I will. In his sleep.
it in my sleep. But anyway, as always, you can catch our podcast on iTunes, link in the description below, or at our website at HEELKAIJU.com. There you can find our shows, articles, and our merchandise to help keep this site up and running and to keep us providing you with content. You can also join the Kaiju Wrecking Crew, baby, yeah, by following us on Twitter at HEELKAIJU, where we'll provide any updates, developments, and insights. Thanks again for listening, and remember to smash it.
Smashing.
Hi,
Bye-bye.
what? How? I swear.